The Augusta National Golf Club hosted all of the past champions at the club for a candlelit dinner on Tuesday night of the Masters week last month. But one of the winners was nowhere to be seen. Who is this mysterious champion, and why wasn't he in attendance? In today's video, we'll be talking about how a champ at the Masters is now behind bars. So make sure you watch till the end to find out just what the champ's guilty of. Angel Cabrera sits in jail. Angel Cabrera was, in fact, sitting 4,000 miles away in a prison cell south of Cordoba. Cabrera is facing 2 years in prison after being convicted of assaulting his ex-partner Cecilia Torres Mana, who he had been in a relationship with from 2016 to 2018. He was arrested back in January 2021 by the Brazilian Interpol agents. Cabrera was enjoying his night while walking near the Leblon beach in Rio de Janeiro when the arrest happened. El Pato had ended up on the red list after he had left Argentina while still under investigation. He failed to attend the first trial, after which authorities issued an international warrant. Apparently, he had gone to the U.S. for a golf tournament without seeking permission. However, Cabrera denies this. After the arrest, the two-time champ stayed in Brazilian custody for several months. Later, in June 2021, he was extradited to Puerto Iguazu on the Brazilian-Argentinian border. After Puerto Iguazu, Cabrera found himself in Cordoba, where he stayed until trial. During his stay there, Cabrera had an interview with a local media outlet, and judging from what he had to say, he wasn't really happy with things. He blamed the authorities for turning him into a monster, which he is not, according to him. The golf player further added that everyone makes mistakes. We're all human beings. And he believes in the justice system doing the right thing. The trial. Cabrera's trial had its fair share of high-profile moments, like the fact that the golf player appeared wearing President's Cup-branded jackets on the court. Even his lawyer made obscure fashion choices as he showed up on the opening day of proceedings with a face mask that featured an image of Eva Perón. For those of you who don't know, Eva was an Argentinian actress and activist who served as the First Lady of Argentina and was known for the passage of the women's suffrage law. The proceedings lasted for a week and ended with Cabrera getting a sentence of 2 years in prison. He's been incarcerated at the Cárcel de Baua, a prison that's also been home to former Boca Juniors footballer Bebelo Reynoso for beating and threatening a minor with a firearm. Additionally, the court ordered Cabrera to undergo psychological evaluations as well as treatment for his alcohol addiction. Cabrera would essentially be charged for more crimes as well. There have been rumors of him allegedly threatening the victim on the phone after being charged. Additionally, 2 other women, including the mother of his children, have also stepped forward with more allegations. In total, he's facing 6 charges at the moment. Details about the abuse. With her ex-partner in jail, Torres Mana opened up more about the abuse. She took to the Arata website to detail her experience during the 2-year relationship. She said that Cabrera physically, psychologically, and sexually abused her. It started as a normal relationship but soon turned into physical and psychological submission. Sometime into the relationship, Cabrera started following Torres as she went out to get groceries or to the gym. He seemed to be always paranoid that she was with another man and then proceeded to ban her from seeing her family. This included her mother, who was dying from cancer at the time. Cabrera kept up the abusive behavior while he was on tour as well. He would periodically video call her partner and ask about where she was and who she was with. Torres began to feel very suffocated and anxious amidst all this. Cabrera continued the abuse in the bedroom as well, where he asked her partner to do kinky things and proceeded to hit her when she refused. There was one occasion when Cabrera locked her in a hotel and forced her to sleep in a closet as she accompanied him to Texas for a tournament. Even with Angel behind bars, Torres says that she does not feel safe. She said she can never feel safe given the threats he's made. She believes that she and her family are still very much at risk. According to him, Angel always said that if she ever made the mistake of reporting him, she'd hurt his career. He also flaunted his political contacts from time to time. Given the extent of the abuse, there's a chance Cabrera's sentence could be extended. He had support. What's surprising is that despite his serious allegations, Cabrera still found support from the general public. Protests were organized in his home city, Villa Allende. Most of the signs said stuff like, "Villa Allende is with you," and "Freedom for Pato Cabrera." Yamila, Cabrera's partner at the time, said that they wanted a fair trial. Like her partner, Yamila was furious at the media for painting him as a monster and bad person when he's nothing like that. Unfortunately, Unfortunately, the effort of these people did little to change the course of the trial, as Cabrera now sits in jail. What does the golf community have to say? Charlie Epps has been Houston's most respected golf professional for 30 years now. He enjoyed a father-son relationship with Cabrera, so naturally, he had a thing or two to say about the whole ordeal. Charlie said that a lot of kids grow up without a role model. With time, the anger takes over, and they end up making bad decisions. Still, it does not justify the wrong things. For those of you who don't know, Cabrera grew up without a family and didn't even have a formal education to begin with. Many try to blame the abuse on his unique circumstances, but others realize that they still don't excuse his behavior. Epps mentioned that he frequently sits outside Cabrera's vacant house in Houston and wonders where it all went wrong. He said that he did see glimpses of Angel's other side on the golf course. According to Epps, Cabrera was a perfectionist and had somewhat of a temper problem. Still, the 52-year-old never saw a psychologist. Epps mentioned that Cabrera grew up with a chip on his shoulder, but when he did get it under control, he was nothing short of a champ. Epps further added that Angel is a quality golfer and a ball striker. He is very athletic, in his opinion, and could have been a soccer player or even a linebacker if life had taken a different course for him. Epps hasn't spoken to Angel ever since he was imprisoned, but hopes that his former student will try another hand at golf after being released from prison. He wants Angel to come out as a better man after all this in the end. A look at Cabrera's life. Cabrera enjoyed a remarkable golf career. The crowd that stood to greet him after he flew home with the 2007 U.S. Open title was sure proof enough. He then went on to become a two-time major champion as well as the first South American to win the green jacket. With the achievement of these milestones, it seemed like Cabrera's future in golf was only going to get better and better. With no parents, Cabrera took to being a caddy at the young age of 8 to make ends meet. Cabrera was working as a caddy in Argentina, where he ran into Epps through some of his friends. Epps ended up taking on the father role for a young Angel. Epps said that Cabrera was interested in getting better, so when he saw everybody with a coach, he asked Epps to help him. Cabrera isn't English speaking. Still, he enjoyed a lot of love from the community and even earned the Spanish nickname El Pato, meaning duck, for his unique gait. Cabrera has had the honor to play on the European Tour as well. His first tour was the 2001 Argentinian Open. He then went on to win the BMW Championships, the second most prestigious event after the majors. He was also busy winning 7 non-European events in Latin America during this time. He ended up at number 9 on the official World Golf Ranking in 2005. His 2009 win at the Master Tournament is also worth talking about, where he snagged the win in a 3-day sudden death playoff. He defeated Chad Chappell on the first hole and Kenny Perry on the second. The win was one to go down in history because Cabrera was the lowest ranked golfer to win the tournament, proving that he's a man of talent. Cabrera's picture is still up on the walls of champions in the press building at the Augusta Golf Club. It sits nice and cozy between Trevor Immelman and Phil Mickelson. However, with everything that's happened, it's highly unlikely that the former champ will be joining anyone for dinner or two anytime soon. His future in golf remains unknown to many as well. What's your opinion about all of this? Do you think Cabrera deserves our sympathy? Should he be welcomed back into the golf community? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments section. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Bye now.